so. He was funny, but too cocky. That became. So we're gonna get guys. Oh sure. Oh, make sure guys to subscribe, comment, share the video with your friends. Turn on the notification video. Tune to live streams as well. Shall we? Without further ado, relax, and let's to the video.
Today we're going to be a fight series between Gohan and Super BUU. The build up to this one was legendary. While BUU's been defending his undisputed title against Gohan just wrapped up his preparation on the planet of the Kais, and he's just itching to get his belt back and his respect. The entire saga for him, it's been like that scene from Rocky 2.
Remember that guy, Rock?
Yeah, that was you. That used to be you,
Gohan.
Gohan.
Finally back and all the way locked in. We get the beautiful, the emotional second passing of the torch here from father to son. Goku's like,
I need you to become the man you were always meant to be.
They leave for Earth, and Gohan's asking Kibito if he can fight in his dad's classic fit.
My father is the greatest fighter ever.
Tell him.
And I want to fight in the same clothing as him.
That's what time it is.
Yeah.
The setup here is just like before the Cell games when he asked to rock Piccolo's fit. The Mystic Gohan theme playing too. He's back.
He's back. He's back.
Gohan pulls up to the battlefield looking clean, but BUU's been expecting him. He's trying to talk trash, but the man is unfazed. He's just like his dad.
I don't care.
Top 3 face-offs in the series, bro. Look at the size difference. BUU's an absolute
5
unit.
to 7 foot tall.
So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu? Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
That's a hard bar right there. That was the hardest thing Gohan said, man. Like
usual, we're breaking this fight down and scoring it with a 10-point must system. This championship fight is scheduled for 5 rounds. At the end of each round, the winner gets 10 points and the loser gets 9 points or less, depending on how badly they lost. If it goes all 5, the scores get tallied and the fighter with more points wins. But the fight can end in any round via stoppage. All right, let's get into it. Sound the bell. Round 1.
Let's ready to rumble!
The round starts with BUU remembering that he fought him before and humiliated him too. But Gohan's unwavering confidence is making BUU insecure. He feels the aura and has to step back. They both power up, but only one of them here has the composure. Gohan opens up first by sweeping the front foot. BUU off balance gets clipped with the back fist. He's hurt. Beautiful opening. What a way to make a statement in the first exchange. Now he jolts back in for the follow-up. Look, he's disguising his shot here. BUU doesn't know if it's going to be the right hand or the round kick. This is textbook Goku here. He's already honoring the outfit. Head kick lands flush. BUU says sliding back before Gohan closes the distance. Not for a follow-up this time, but just a aura farm. BUU pissed off here, winds up a huge shot, but nope. He's trying to use his reach advantage by pushing and framing with the arm, but Gohan's got the weight distributed on the back leg, chambers up to land a head kick. Winds up and lands a massive body shot. He's
just like his pops.
hurt real bad and stumbling back here. You just know Gohan's reliving the Cell games right now. This is the best he's felt in 7 years, bruh.
I was alive.
He's talking trash and BUU's taking the rage bait. He recomposes and dashes back in with the right hand, but a slip. He telegraphs the left, but Gohan with the X block. He's managing the distance here before grabbing the next shot. Another grab.
Defense is on
Flurry
lockdown.
of jabs and power shots are getting easily blocked here before BUU tries to land a head kick, but a duck. He chambers the leg to land a side kick, but a miss.
Not a weave.
Miss.
Weave.
Spins around for the wheel kick, but
and then a weave.
Knee.
Weave. He was on Ultra Instinct before Ultra Instinct was even a thing.
Left hand, high kick, all blocked. Telegraph backhand here, nope. Gohan lunges back in. BUU turns around to get met with the knee. He dropped him. He's playing possum here, but Gohan is not falling for it. He knows he's not really hurt like that. BUU gets back up and he's trying to look unfazed, but man, he just can't get over his opponent's composure. It's haunting him. He spins around to land the head kick. BUU stumbling back, right hand to the temple, floors him. He grabs him by the antenna, and here comes the dragon
combo.
And that antenna was just made for this attack. And again, he's honoring his dad here. Gohan trying to follow up on his opponent after launching him into a mountain, but he retaliates quickly with the mouth beat. He saw it coming though. Beautiful parry. BUU coming in with that cannonball move he was just using against Gotenks in his last fight. Gohan bases up to block, but he's getting pushed back. They split through this mountain, and BUU trying to catch his opponent off guard by switching back to normal.
Switching a handheld!
He dodges
P Dragon Josh moment.
by taking a beautiful angle here.
Oh, nah, this moment here is so beautifully animated, bro. I'm telling you. This right here is so beautifully animated.
Not even gonna take the free counter here. He doesn't need it. Slip. I think BUU wanted to clinch here with the missed shot, but he can't because he took another angle. Slips the shovel hook. Tries to double up with the same hand. Hell no.
Nope.
He's in his head. BUU doesn't know what to do with this shot selection. Tries another shovel hook. Hell
On
no.
the weave.
Look at the head movement on display. Parry.
I'm like, oh, yo, go on, smell it.
Block. He's never looked better. Block. Whoop. Grab. Gohan has never looked better.
Look at that, look at that. I'm in your hand. I'm in your head, bro. You ain't touching me. You don't. I move differently. You ain't moving like this. You will never move like this. My style's impeccable. I'm the greatest father ever. My father's the greatest father ever, and I'm the second best. I will soon be my father in the greatest father ever. No joke. You just chump. You a chump change. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Gohan feeling himself, bro.
He powers up and launches his opponent into the sky, just treating him
He
like a
double attack.
ragdoll. Comes back in fast as hell and closes the distance. Wait, you thought I was gonna throw the backhand?
Oh.
Now I'm gonna throw the backhand. BUU barely in control of himself on the way down, but just manages to recompose. He looks up, but there's no one there. Gohan's like, turn around, you He's feeling himself as round 1 comes to a close. Guys, I'm scoring this one for Gohan, of course, and I'm gonna give him a 10-7.
10-7? Okay. Now, see, 10, of course, Gohan. Of course, he was just bodying him. BUU, yo, since I'm saying you're being too generous, bro. You gotta be critical on these fighters, bro. You gotta be critical on these scores, bro. Like, no joke, I'll give BUU a 6, maybe a 5, because he was getting ran through. He was getting mollywopped by Gohan.
Extremely dominant round. Let's take a look at the stats here. Gohan absolutely stopped.
And you gave him a 7, bro. Give this to a 4. Give Super BUU a 4, bro. My man Gohan was 100% in the strikes connected, head to body 70 to 30%, knockdowns 2. And Super BUU was strike attempts landed. He is 0 of 73. 0 of 73. And you give him a 7? And he got 1 key attempt. And he's 0 of 1 for the game attempt. And you give him a 7. Give him just a 4. I want him giving him a 4. 4.
Held on him, landed at will, scored 2 knockdowns, and didn't get touched the entire time. This round actually had the potential for an even wider scorecard, but I feel like the volume just wasn't there to justify it. Still though, incredible start here from the Saiyan. BUU's looking like he has no chance whatsoever, but you never know in a fight, especially with this psychopath right here. There's always a way. So let's take a look at the second round.
Round 2.
Round 2 starts with Gohan mocking BUU, and he can't handle it. He's getting wound up even worse than he did the last round. Elbow to the face.
Got him.
Just turns around to land the head kick and a clubbing right hand behind it. He already gets knocked down, but he blasts through the rock, launching the debris at his opponent. Gohan, occupied here, doesn't notice the sneak attack. Really clever setup by BUU here, hiding behind this rock to close the distance, and starts launching a mouth beam point blank range to the face. He's clean. Gohan barely blocks in time, and he's also not letting the blast fire off, instead forcing it back down BUU's throat. Pause.
Yeah, pause on that, man.
A super creative move, but an even more creative counter. That was nasty. Gohan walking BUU down as he's frozen from his own attack. He loads up and timeout. Look how much he loves this. He's cooked. Loads up an elbow to the back of the neck. Another one. He's forcing him into submission. Another one. He's winding up a 4th shot while his opponent is rocked, but he stops the aura farm, talking about,
give it up. You can't win.
And this, Gohan, I think you should have just ended it and killed Super BUU. But yet, you didn't.
honestly, bro, he's doing too much at this point. You'd think he'd have learned from what happened against Cell, but I guess not. He stays underestimating these desperate opponents.
Like, he plays with his food too much, I say. Gohan, he's an excellent fighter. He just, one, he needs to be in shape, and two, he gotta stop playing with his food. And like, when your food is almost finished, finish the food, bro. Finish the food.
Opponents with nothing to lose. Dumbest habit ever. Then again, this might just be what happens when you didn't have to work for a power-up, but hey. Super BUU stands back up and hits us with the plot twist that he's actually not an idiot. While he was fighting Gotenks, he could sense Gohan's power growing in a faraway place. He purposefully left Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks alive while pretending to be erratic like he has been. And he's been playing Gohan too this entire fight. The young Saiyan not impressed by the power up here, but he's missing the point. Buu's trying to self-destruct.
But you're missing the point.
He detonates while Gohan escapes the blast, barely saving Piccolo and the boys in the process. That could have so easily gone tits up like the Cell fight did, but it didn't. Gohan wins the fight in the second round via TKO, forfeit, finally winning back the undisputed championship in the process.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the stats for round 2 real quick before we cover the rematch. Not much to see here other than low volume and more Gohan domination.
Yeah.
Also, the Ki Blast stats look funny here because of that reversal he hit him with. That's why it's 0 attempts, but 1 landed. And here are the overall stats for the fight. BUU couldn't land a single thing in the entire fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Kind of shocking to see how low volume it was too. Gohan knows that BUU is still alive and that he's gonna pull up anytime now, cashing in that briefcase for an immediate rematch.
Yes,
Before
sir.
he resurfaces again, the gang finds Dende along with Hercule wandering in the desert. Sure enough, BUU is coming back for another fight, but he's not calling for the immediate rematch. He wants the easy payday, so he's talking shite to the boys so they can
Oh,
fuse
no.
into Gotenks and run it back again.
He's rage baiting them. He's rage baiting them.
Honestly, they should have given him an Oscar for this one because it was all fugazi. It's a trap. They do
Yep.
the fusion, and Gohan's like, alright, what the hell? Let's see this matchup. Bro's got the popcorn. Now we see BUU's plan this whole time finally come to fruition. He launches an attack on Gotenks and Piccolo. Who was hitting this move harder, by the way? Piccolo or Trunks when he was on fire in the time chamber?
Why you gotta do Trunks like that, my man? Why you gotta do Trunks like that, fam? Come on.
Let me know in the comments. BUU brings them in and starts to absorb them. Snagging an Namekian was such a high IQ play. He saw how much of a dumbass Gotenks was in their fight and needed someone with high intellect to balance
Now,
it out.
BUU
BUU with the Piccolo
Oh,
update
BUU tanks,
is crazy.
BUU
Bro got a
tanks.
Kindle installed in him.
Who made you dead? What Boo say? Boo do!
I suppose the sudden loss of your
It's because of Piccolo. It's because of Piccolo.
friends and family has left you speechless, Gohan. Hurry and drain your tears so we can fight.
BUU Tank's spinning game here about knowing your limitations and working around them. Man, this being his plan from the start was crazy, and he even worked out all of the details like the time in between the fusions, the 30-minute time limit that he'd have, and everything. Nobody was scheming like this since
That's
Namek
crazy.
Saga Vegeta. These two
Yeah.
are talking trash, gearing up for the rematch, and actually the trilogy fight too. This one was a tiebreaker.
Oh, really?
Same rules as last time. We're going to be scoring this championship fight with the 10-point must system. You guys know the drill. Sound the bell. Round
Let's
one.
ready to rumble!
Let's go.
Oh, the rematch.
The round starts with both fighters taking it to the sky. They meet in the middle. BUU with the jab that he threw from the hip, but Gohan slips on the inside. Tries to land the stiff jab of his own, but BUU with the outside slip. Slip and rip not working for either guy here before they disengage.
Alright.
They come back in. This time
Stalemate.
Gohan with the body kick, but his opponent is just out of range. Unsuccessful counter here.
Almost missed.
Another one,
Alright.
and they pull away. Same kind of exchanges again, but this time no disengaging. Somebody's gotta land. BUU trying to counter the jab, but a slip. Slip.
Ooh.
Duck. The combo
Yeah,
repeats,
it's
but this
just bopping, weaving from both sides.
time Gohan counters the spear hand with a body shot.
Ooh.
And staying defensively responsible, ducks the retaliation. More repeated frames. Now after ducking, he lands the up kick.
Woo.
Same kind of deal here. Lands another body shot
Hey.
and later another head kick.
Two-
Then he
four,
lands them
four.
a third time back to back.
6 of
Upward
6.
elbow lands flush on the
Seven.
jaw. BUU with the stiff left up
Ah,
top.
BUU got him on that
Now we
one,
get some
too.
high-speed 50-50 exchanges. Gohan with the head kick, but BUU takes it well, comes back with the overhand.
Ooh.
Huge body shot lands for the Saiyan. He's hurt. Gohan grabs the leg and ragdolls his opponent to the ground, winning the first exchange of the round.
Good
He's trying
job,
to follow
Gohan.
up here, but look at the Ki Blast. Here goes another one.
Behind you, Gohan. Thank you for
Gohan
dodging.
on the back foot here fires off a Kamehameha.
Clash.
But BUU's gonna match it with his own blast. The beams connect. It's a really even struggle, and they end up canceling each other out, but the backlash rocks Gohan. I'm counting that as a landed key attack on the stat sheet. While he's still
That's fair. That's fair. Wow. But that's fair though. That's fair though. He got rocked after that clash. He got hit. He got hurt from it. So yeah, that makes sense. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
take that backhand. He dropped him. BUU coming in with that cannonball move again. He loves it, but it never works. Gohan darting back, wants to intercept with the sidekick. BUU does the same, and the two trade.
Ooh.
It's the classic case of Goku versus Jackie Chun, where the taller fighter lands the better shot.
Yep.
Gohan got healed to the face, whereas BUU is just getting some toe action. Pause? I don't know. If we're being real though, Gohan should not have been able to land the shot, period. Look at the size difference. No
Yeah.
way that leg should be reaching anywhere near his face.
That's what you call animation, my friend. That's what you call animation.
They land on these mountaintops and reset. The
Aura
scenery,
farming.
the stances that they hit. It's the same as the legendary Goku versus Vegeta match from the Saiyan Saga.
That's what I'm talking
My
about.
very first DBZ fight analysis, by the way. Good times, man. This dialogue kills me.
All right, it's time to show you why my
Goku
little
pose.
brother looks up to me. He
Oh, yeah, the pose is the same thing. Oh, shoot, I didn't realize. Dang.
doesn't.
Oh.
Gohan makes the first move here, lunges in with the head kick, but a grab. Buu's
Oh,
face
no.
changes here like he just realizes, wait a second. I'm him. I feel like Gotenks might have had a lot of fiber or something because that power was slow digesting. Gohan tries to land with the free leg, but another grab.
Oh, no.
We're talking about your teacher Piccolo isn't impressed. He's been cooking him.
What's good, guys? Enjoying the video? That's great. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and turn on notifications to know when I upload another video. Also, tune into the live streams. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, so choose whichever platform that fits best for you. Also, join the Discord, link in the description down below. And I noticed that most of you guys are watching my videos but not subscribed. If you guys are watching the video and liking it, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Without further ado, let's get back into the video.
This entire time, bro.
Now
And
he's
Gohan
losing
stays having the
composure.
weakest comebacks too. Key blast attempt, a lean back. He grabs him by the neck with the antenna, talks some more trash before ragdolling him into a
Bam.
huge left hand.
Ooh.
Gohan sent flying,
I thought he was
barely
gonna body slam to the
recomposes,
ground.
but he's got a key blast on the way. He dodges by the skin of his teeth, but I bet you the blast radius still rocked him a little bit. BUU clears the smoke to reveal his opponent hiding. That's a bad look, man.
That's when I know it was over. That's when I know it was freaking over. Damn it, Gohan.
First sign of real adversity, and he's already wavering as round 1 comes to a close. I'm gonna score this one a 10-9.
Nah, for that Gohan hiding, deplete from Gohan. Give him an 8. Give him an 8 or a 7 for that one. That was not good.
For BUU tanks. Gohan actually started off with a slight advantage, but started getting unraveled at the end here. Let's take a look at the stats. At first glance, it's looking better for Gohan. He landed more strikes and at a higher percentage. But remember, a lot of the strikes he landed were repeated frames during that very first exchange.
True,
They're
true,
both
true.
even on significant strikes. Except BUU tanks also won the beam struggle, scoring a key blast and a knockdown. Still though, not a very big difference here. It makes Gohan hiding at the end of the round look really bad. And he had the nerve to hit Goku's stance from the Vegeta fight. I don't know, let's see if he can lock back in as we head into the second round.
Round 2.
Round 2 starts with Gohan charging in frantically. BUU is in his head. Miss. It looks like he's telegraphing a massive right, but he comes in with the round kick. Same kind of feints he was throwing in the last fight, but BUU's reading them now. Gets out of range. More desperate energy here as he comes back in. Miss.
Yeah, he's
Miss.
using too much.
Miss me with that. Duck. Look how BUU's smiling here. He knows he has him. Gohan with the spinning hook kick, but a pullback.
Ooh.
Counter opportunity here, but he's not even gonna take it. Bro's getting his revenge from the last fight. Gohan with the
Dang.
trash flurry. BUU slipping, then grabs the last shot. He's on the outside and he's got the wrist control. Hits him with the police hold.
Piccolo taught you better than this.
Gohan with the weak comeback as per usual. Yes, he did.
Terrible.
You're not him. Exhibit A.
No, man, no. I got the cap locks on. Oh man, go on. He got you like this. Oh no. You ain't your father, man. You ain't your father. Oh my goodness. Turn the cap locks off. You ain't your father, dog. You're not your father. Hey, I know Goku takes some L's in his career, but he never ducks from a fade. But yeah, his opponents never do this to him. Maybe they have, but at least Goku came back from it. Gohan.
Look how terrified he is. BUU is inflicting psychological damage. He's got him fighting scared and desperate. He turns around screaming to land the left, but it's so slow. BUU's already got the counter prepared. He follows up with a double axe handle to the body.
Whew.
He dropped him badly. And Goku's watching his son fumble the bag from the Kai planet. He does not believe in him, and why would he? After standing back up, Gohan sees that BUU's been charging up a special beam cannon. He fires it off, and the Saiyan doesn't have his legs yet to dodge it. Puts up the X guard to block. Nasty collision here. I felt the CTE on that one.
Ugh.
He was actually able to block it, but that looks like it hurt him real bad. He's out on his feet. He takes a knee. Nah, that's a landed ki blast on the stat sheet and a knockdown. BUU comes up like, man, the special beam cannon is a hell of a move. Remember when it killed your dad in what, like episode 5?
Oh.
Gohan might be unconscious here while he's talking trash to him. I don't know if he was playing possum or if he was reignited, but either way, you are not Vegeta, bro. He didn't telegraph like this against Raccoon when he was in a similar position. Bro's out here making faces, hipping and hollering, giving his opponent 2 weeks notice to dodge. You're not him. BUU counters by extending the arm, grabbing him by the cranial, and dragging him through the terrain. He's getting slaughtered. This is just humiliating. Gohan gets up, but he's on Bambi legs. He's hurt. BUU not letting up at all here. Uses one of Gotenks' ghost kamikazes. Remember, he hasn't ever seen one of these things in action, so he has no idea that they detonate. He charges at him. You guys remember Super BUU in the Tenkaichi games? Charge! Gohan trying to stay at range and land the ki blast, but this thing is slipping them all while closing the distance. He slips the punch, counters with the chop, and
exploded.
He drops from the blast like a sack of potatoes. BUU just can't stop roasting this man, by the way. He wants to, but
But you just keep making it so easy, Gohan. It's kind of sad.
Oh.
BUU picks him up by the neck. Listen to the sound he makes. He can't even fight
come
back.
on, bro.
It looks like he's done for. But BUU gets distracted by his former dog, B. And then again by Hercule, who takes his attention away from the fight long enough for Gohan to recover and land a knee to the jaw. Timeout. You already know what I'm gonna say. That's a point deduction right there. BUU was about to close the show and Gohan got thrown a life raft. Easy point deduction. Don't even try to dispute it. Gohan trying to capitalize off of the momentum with the head kick. Whoop! BUU using that size advantage lands a soccer kick from the lean position. Now he's gonna use another one of Gotenks' moves. Ties up his opponent with the Galactic Donuts. Gohan is hurt and he's struggling to break free while a fight-ending Kamehameha is being charged at him. BUU fires it off, but the Saiyan musters up everything he has to get out of the bind and just dodges in time. Woo. Now he's trying to hide.
That don't work.
Deduct some points from that, bro. Deduct some points for that. He hide twice. Deduct some points for that, bro. I know you're losing, but at least lose in honor. At least lose in a fate that you know you wasn't gonna win, but at least you lose in honor. Not by hiding. If you like basically doing like some Naruto type stuff, by honestly, that's creative. But you're not Naruto. Use some Adder Image effect. That ain't gonna freaking work against BUU tanks. I hope it does, but it's not working. Deduct some points for that. Deduct a point. Deduct the point. He did it twice, mind you. Deduct the point.
This is the craziest one ever. He's cowering. And you had the, I said it before, but you had the nerve to hit Goku's stance from the Vegeta fight. The fight where he was in a way tighter spot, but still went out on his shield like a dog. Gohan is getting fraud checked as round 2 comes to a close. I'm going to score this round a 10-6 for BUU tanks. He absolutely washed his opponent. And let's not forget the point deductions. That's going to bring the score actually to a 10-5. Guys, huge round of applause here. Congratulations to Gohan for the lowest round I've ever scored so far on my channel. It's honestly impressive. Let's take a look at the stats.
Ah, Gohan.
BUU only threw and landed 4 shots, but they were so damaging, it's insane. 4 knockdowns scored for him. I mean, bro, whenever you thought about throwing a punch, Gohan's leg would already buckle. It was bad. 3 ki attacks landed too, just punished him. Gohan, on the other hand, only landed 1 shot, and that was because of the interference. He was flustered and desperate the entire round, almost got finished multiple times, and ended off the round in the most embarrassing way I can think of. The crazy thing is too, I feel like he could have been way more competitive if he wasn't so rattled the entire time. Bro's got to see a sports psychologist. The score is now a brutal 20-15 as we head into the 3rd round.
Round 3.
Round 3 starts with Gohan getting on his bicycle after getting exposed from the end of the last round. But again,
that don't work.
He got
easily catches up and he's forced to engage. He comes in with a desperate right hand, but a slip. Elbow to the spinal. That drops him. Gohan with an immediate ki blast retaliation while being buried under the rubble. Watch this though, BUU bounces it back with ease, and look at the deer in headlights here. He should have been on the move as soon as the ki left his palm. Kind of like when him and Krillin were fighting Goldo, if you guys remember that. He gets clipped by the attack, and the blast cuts through the planet like a hot knife on butter. BUU searches the impact crater to find the carcass of a once great fighter, now just a washed up punching bag. We hear 6 impact sound effects of BUU smacking him around. We'll add these on the stat sheet as 3 significant strikes to the head and 3 to the body. Then we see Gohan is trying to play hide and go seek again, just going out as sorry as possible.
That's not the point.
The eye lasers forces him out of hiding. Man, I'm really considering taking another point from him.
Take a point out of it, please, bro. Take a point. At least lose an honor.
Because this is what, the 3rd time he's doing this? It's kind of pathetic and he's not engaging. Eat that right hand, coward. Back fist to the jaw lands that bounces him off the wall. He almost gets finished here, but he manages to dodge at the last moment. Can't catch a break at all though. This man is terrorizing him. BUU whips out the antenna, but a dodge.
Ooh,
then he immediately follows up with the ki blast, but Gohan's gonna use mirror force to deflect the attack. Did he not see him dodge? Why is he just standing there? BUU cuts the angle behind him to fire off a massive ki blast that catches him off guard. Gohan gets launched out of the crater and he's fully cooked. Curled up in the fetal position, doing his best Yamcha impersonation. It's over. Dende rushes in to heal him before BUU can land the finishing blow, but absolutely.
Yeah, deduct the point from that too. Deduct the point from that too. Deduct the point. Dende helped. Deduct the point.
Not. Just no. Gohan loses the fight in the 3rd round via disqualification. Here are the stats
by
for the
Dende.
round. Another absolute domination for BUU, completely shutting out his opponent.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 of 2, 0 of 1.
While landing almost all of his strikes and ki blasts, and scoring 3 knockdowns. And here are the stats for the fight overall. I'm honestly a little surprised at how low volume this fight was. It felt like there was a lot more action, but I think that's because what shots did land were lethal. I mean, BUU basically dropped his opponent with every other shot he landed. This has got to be like
Especially
one of the highest knockdowns.
Especially with the key ones. Especially with the keys. Yeah, the keys did a number for Gohan, and it BUU tanks aside, like the clash plus like the one what he did and boom, plus like the one that Gohan tried to attack him and then he hit it back. Like he had him down. Those key attempts had Gohan. It made Gohan discombobulate, no joke.
Rates per strike landed. Like it has to be in any DBZ fight I've covered.
Yeah.
Look, real talk. Gohan was never gonna win this fight. BUU clearly had the power advantage, but still, man, we've seen bigger power gaps yield much more competitive fights. This is supposed to be Gohan at his peak, as motivated as he's ever been.
Yeah.
So why did he get dominated this badly? I honestly think BUU absorbing Piccolo was a huge factor. He's one of the most intelligent and tactical fighters in the series, and he knows Gohan like the back of his hand. There was nothing he could do that was going to surprise him. He let him know it too with the constant trash talk. You could tell he was getting in his head just from him being nervous and making bad decisions after literally the first adversity he faced. I know some people think about it like, oh, why did Toriyama write him this way? Like, why did he give him this L? But bro, if you think about it, Gohan always had that imposter syndrome, even in his peak moments, like in the Cell games. Dude, he gave up on himself so many times. Without Goku's coaching, he was cooked. And in this fight, the pressure is all on him now, and he has no support. Sure, he's an adult now, but taking 7 years off from training, he's not going to be a lot more mature in this domain. And bro, I know it might not sound like it, but I actually do like Gohan. But I like that he lost this fight. I mean, bro, you don't get to take 7 years off and get the win. You just don't. Anyways,
unless it's super.
After the disqualification, BUU tries to kill Dende. Gohan is frozen like it's the Saiyan saga, but Tien comes in clutch out of nowhere to save him. Then later, BUU is threatening to erase the entire planet, talking about, "Can anybody stop me?" Gohan's still too shook to even try. It's pathetic. Hercule's killing me here.
That's it, BUU! Our friendship is officially over!
Goku pulls up with the boy earring and saves the day. Behind the scenes, while Gohan was fumbling, preparations were made to bring back the 2 greatest of all time so that they could face Majin Buu. Elder Kai gave his life for Goku, and they got Vegeta out here on a work visa. Goku throws his son the other Patara earrings so they confuse, but
my man missed it.
Not gonna lie, that was a pretty bad throw from Goku, but this fumble was like 80% on Gohan. Y'all were catching bullets with your bare hands in OG Dragon Ball. This should be light work, and I'm not trying to hear otherwise. Goku's distracting BUU while he's looking for the earring. Eventually he finds it, and even better, the fusion wears off for BUU, making him lose a ton of power. But instead of joining in on the fight, he's just standing there looking dumb as hell. Lock in!
Gohan got absorbed.
He knew this was a possibility, and he just back-to-back Hall of Fame fumbles from Gohan. It's actually kind of impressive.
Please don't leave us and the world disappointed.
No way. I'm not gonna start disappointing people now.
No! I know you had it! I'm gonna do it with you.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching.
Yes, sir. Ever since the other one, yeah, you said, oh yeah, I knew you watching my videos. You watching the videos, bro. You watching the videos that I reacted to yours, man. Shout out to you, Sensei Saiyan.
Hit that like, hit that hype button, and subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm out of here.
2 Thessalonians 3 verse 10. For even when we were with you, we commanded you this: if anyone will not work, neither shall he eat. Nice one, nice one. But again, shout out to Simple Saiyan for the video, and also I saw you at that. I did that in the Videl one. Yeah, I know that. I did it in the Videl one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got that from me. You got that from me, man. Yo, most appreciated. Most appreciated. But yeah, man, this fight was just, it was like hand and drop, bro. Like no joke, man. And like the hiding from Gohan, I'm just like, bro, if you're hiding for like a tactical reason, I respect it. If you're hiding for a strategic reason, like you have like you're like, again, Naruto, like the shadow clone on the great, like, right, what, like the thing that he did in Neji in exams, right? When Naruto was versus Neji, and then Neji knocked him down, but yet Naruto got him with the shadow clone. He got him with the shadow clone. So the real Naruto burst out of nowhere and uppercut Neji, and the Naruto that he was fighting was a shadow clone. If that were the case, I would respect it, because that's strategic. That you're just fooling your opponent. That's strategic. I respect that. I actually will give that. That's fair. That's legitimately fair. No joke, it really is. And you can use after image for that. No joke, you can legitimately use after image for that. There's no problem with that. But he didn't use that. Maybe, I don't know if adult Gohan knew after image. I don't know if he did. But if he does, he could have used that to like trick him and like, oh shoot, I'm right here, boy. Yeah, guess what? Got you there, this. But he didn't use it. And if he didn't use it, at least lose in honor. You tried your best, but yet the careless boom. It's like, yeah, man. Even Goku does that too. Even Goku does that as well. Sometimes. Vegeta does that. Goku does that with the acts of desperation with the punches. He does that as well. Everybody does that. No, there's no perfect fighter everywhere. There's no such thing as a perfect fighter. But like the hiding and not just no plan, but just hiding. Come on, bro. At least do something with the hiding. Like not rest, but like think of a plan. But yeah, Gohan didn't do that, and that's how I knew that from this fight on. This fight was the most disappointing fights I've ever seen in my life. No joke. Gohan disappointed me here, man. Like, shoot, bro. It's tough. It really is tough, man. It really is. But again, shout out to Simple Saiyan for the video, man. The video in the description down below. Follow me on all the socials. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share the video with your friends. Turn on the notifications so you don't want to upload a video. Tune into the live streams. And also, like and subscribe, you know. It's free, you know. The subscribe button is free. Subscribe button is free. Click on it. Click on it. Come on. Thank you right there, man. Thank you. But again, man, this is Jeremiah. God bless you all. Jesus loves you all. Repent and be saved. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's fine.